All right, we're live.
All right, all right. Hello, 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 everyone.
Let's give some people some time to pop on or get their notifications.
hmm It has been a minute. So, Ivy, how was your day?
Busy, really busy.
hmm
And
Mine
yours?
too. It was same. Even though I did get off early, but still, it's always something to do. Had a lot of errands to run. Then came home trying to catch up on work. Um, funny and going right into our topic for today. Some things, that could have been done before, but that's okay. I will get them done.
Yeah, we'll give people a few minutes to show up. It's
Mhm.
6:57. Got 3 more minutes to be 7 o'clock.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I, when the last time we got on here, I can't remember. Was it
It
before
has been
Thanksgiving?
for me, 'cause I think you've been on here, but I haven't been on here since I think it was in no it was before Thanksgiving that I came on live with you. So it has been a while. So yeah, feels good to be back on here though. So while we're waiting on people to come on, we did discuss about coming on every other Thursday at
Yeah.
7. So it'll be fun to talk about different topics that, we could all relate to. Know that as busy moms and wives, we can all relate on a lot of things. Entrepreneurs, YouTubers, there's a lot we can all relate to. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun talking about some of those topics.
Hey, Purple Tube. Welcome. Glad to see that you're here. So happy that you can join us.
Oh, there she go. Hello, Purple Tube.
It's been a
Nice to
minute.
see you.
We're going to be talking about procrastination. Got
Yes.
a few more minutes.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Doing well, doing well.
So, what you been up to? Any interesting things you've been up to? Like, how was your holidays? Any New Year resolutions?
It's gonna bug me. Oh, sorry. That's my 7 o'clock alarm. Speaking of procrastinating, that's one of the things, and we'll share about that later. You know, things to help with that. You have 8 dogs. Wow, that's a
I
lot
bet
of
they
fur
pretty.
babies. Wow.
What kind? What breed are they?
You a
Okay, it's
busy
7 o'clock.
mama. You are definitely a busy mama.
So it's 7 o'clock.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
Yes, they are mixed breed. Oh wow. Oh wow.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
Okay.
Why do people procrastinate?
That's a good
Fear,
question. Yeah.
fear,
Fear. Yes.
crazy.
And yes. I think there's a lot of reasons why people procrastinate. But yeah, I think procrastination is like a symptom of fear for sure. Um, and one that my dear sister here has just call me out and tell them the truth. Perfectionism. You want to make sure you have it all right. You want to be prepared, and you just want to be perfect. And trying to make sure it's perfect, you don't get anything done because we get so busy doing, like, I don't know, things that just don't get you further in the direction that you want to go in, that you get so caught up in the minor details, which in turn is still, it's just
Yeah,
busy work. It's not the main thing.
yeah, there are so many reasons.
Hmm.
There are plenty of reasons. One of
Girl,
mine is,
girl, you just pointed us to the elephant in the room. Lazy.
yeah,
Yes, yes. Lazy is one of the reasons. But I do feel like we um not that you should deny being lazy, because hey, sometimes it is just laziness, but I don't think we should like adopt that. Um what I'm trying to say. We shouldn't say that about ourselves, because a lot of times I don't, even though we can be lazy, I just don't think that that is the ultimate reason is because we're lazy. Um, I think it's more of because there's a lack of like excitement, maybe commitment, that you can't see like the outcome, like your end goal. So, because I feel like I don't know, like if you're really passionate about something and you have a desire to do it, I don't think you would be lazy about it. That's just my opinion. But I'm not saying that you couldn't be lazy, because, sometimes you are, but I don't think that's the biggest one. And the only reason why I say that is because I think it's in Atomic Habits. I read that book twice. Said I was going to read it again this year. But he talks about that in there too. So.
I don't, I don't think that laziness is the biggest part of it, but I do believe that it is part of it. I think most
Mhm.
of the time it's people that you're afraid, and you worry about what other people's gonna think. You worry about other
Mhm.
people's opinions, so you let that stop you from doing what you know you should do,
Right. Right.
what you could do,
Right.
or you already done before you got started. You already know the end
Mhm. Mhm.
because you're comparing to what somebody else is doing.
Right. That comparison, that definitely will cause you to procrastinate, because you're looking around, comparing yourself, trying to, make yourself, I don't know, not necessarily equal, but what you see to be better in them. So you're trying to, I guess, level yourself up. But I do want to say this. I feel like if you're passionate enough, if you have passion and desire, um, that we shouldn't allow, whatever reason it is, that it wouldn't get in the way. If your passion is greater than your fear, if your desire is greater than, um, like me with my perfectionism, I would just start anyway, and just, and I say this all the time, um, that I heard from Angelica Duncan. That's why I heard this term. I don't know if she penned it, but I did see a couple quotes that say you have to, you build the plane as you're trying to fly it. So I just feel like we have to learn to just follow our passion, follow our heart, and you will progress along the way. But if your passion is stunted by, comparison, just looking around, doubting yourself, um, I think that will stunt your passion, and that'll cause some procrastination. So
I agree with you
yeah,
about
yeah.
if you're really passionate about it, nothing won't stop you. If you really, really want to do something, nothing will get in your way. You will do it. You will do it
Mm-hmm.
regardless and deal
Right.
with whatever comes up. You will deal with that as it come up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then too, on the piggybacking on that, if you keep procrastinating on it, maybe it's something that you really not interested in. Maybe it's something else. So that's why I say a lot of times we have to look at, like, is this really what I want to do, or am I doing it, for the wrong reason? Am I in it for money? Am I in it for notoriety, whatever that word is, notoriety? You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, are we in it for the fame?
I,
So I feel like if go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. You want to finish? Go
No,
ahead.
I'm just saying, I just feel like if we continue to procrastinate, and I did it for 5 years, but I know I wanted to do this. I know it's been on my heart to do it for a while, but like you mentioned before, the fear. I didn't think that I could do it, but once you step out and start taking those baby steps, you can do it. The thing of it is to stay committed to the goal, being able to see your outcome, your goal, like a, I don't know, like a of have foresight. So I think if you can see the end, have the end in mind, that'll help with the procrastination. I think so.
My thing is that I have a new shiny toy thing. Every time I turn around, there's something else, or there's another good idea, but I see, and I don't finish the first one that I started. Then I go to the other one, and I
Mm-hmm.
think one way to avoid procrastination is to start to get organized first.
Yes.
Uh, I can't remember the name of the book I read, but if you start right, make your master list. I talked about this
Mm-hmm.
last week. Make your master list of all your to do stuff,
Yeah.
and then make your monthly list, then a weekly list, a daily list. Then you chop it
Mm-hmm.
down one bit at a time. Uh,
Yes.
I also read where you also, if you do, even if it's just small tasks,
Mm-hmm.
if you do small tasks and you just get them out of the way, you getting stuff done. You're getting things done. So that's
Mm-hmm.
a way of not procrastinating.
Right. Right. And get rid of the distractions.
Hmm.
Distractions will cause you to procrastinate too. And along those lines of writing things down, um, I have to I put a bunch of timers on my phone. So, it's time to do this, it's time to do that. Or else you know, won't do it. I put a timer on it with a label of what I really need to be doing. I ain't gonna say I answer it all the time, but it is on there. Um, I was gonna say something else too. It'll come back to me. Um, hmm.
Setting goals, that's good. Set some goals.
Mm-hmm.
I and make sure that you work at it. If you might set it for, well, I plan on being done with this here by the end of the week. The end of the week coming, you ain't touched it. At
Right.
least start it. I don't care if you do like 15 minutes to 20 minutes a day. Start it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I was gonna say accountability. That's what I was thinking about. If you know what you want to do, you have the passion, you have the desire, you know it, what you're supposed to be doing, but for whatever reason, even if it's a little bit, just a little bit of laziness, fear, disorganization, with all of these reasons, whatever it is, I think another good thing we can do is make sure we have accountability, somebody to, be accountable to, or, say that I don't know, we just check in with each other, or, you can tell your friend or spouse or somebody, look, just check on me and, ask me if I got this done, or, you know, or just write down, like, I'm going to have, um, my meal prep done by Sundays at 5 o'clock. And you have your partner to check in, or they check in with you. Did you get your meal prep done? Or what did you cook for your meal prep for the week? Just for an example, that accountability sure helps.
Visual aids help too. If you can have something visual before you, if you can something you can constantly see, a
Mm-hmm.
constant reminder that will help you.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. But I do say feeling overwhelmed can make you procrastinate. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Oh, you have to do it. Yeah. Feeling overwhelmed can make you
yeah.
feel, that is so true. And purple tube, another thing with that, like Ari was saying before, if you're disorganized, or if you have a lot of different tasks or things you're trying to do, you can delegate some things to other people to do. Delegate them, or um, delete, just get rid of some things,
Prioritizing.
because yeah, or and put them in order, like you said, with organizing them. Um, but yeah, you got to, because and that's the thing. We're only one person. You have so many hours in a day, and you only have but so much energy. So we can't do everything. So we can delegate. You can hire people. You can hire help. I mean, if it's in the budget, um, that'll help with, with the procrastination. And a lot of times, like Purple Tube said, it's just overwhelm. A lot of time it's not even necessarily procrastination. A lot of things, it's impossible to get everything that you want to get done. Because the scripture says, count up the cost and see how much it's going to cost you. Because sometimes, we plan to do things, we want to do, a lot of things. And but in reality, it looks good when you think about it. But when you actually go to try to carry out all of those things, it's a lot. And you can get like mentally tired, like mentally worn out trying to keep up with so much. So I say get some help.
Or prioritize if help is not in your budget.
Hmm. But even if
And
you prioritize, sometimes that's what I'm saying. Realistically, can you get everything done? And I'm speaking for myself, because I had to really look at my schedule and see what everything I had on there, because I guess in trying to do everything, something is going to get left out.
right. So I wasn't done. I was
Oh, I'm
saying
sorry.
prioritize, and then
Hmm.
you do it one thing at a time, one thing at a time. I used to think that multitasking that was good, because back in the day you
Right.
got to multitask, but no, you got to do one thing at a time,
Exactly.
one thing
Girl.
at a time, and whatever is at the top of that list, you just hack at it.
Hmm. Yes. I used to think that multitasking was a good thing too, but it really is not. And what that feeling overwhelmed, yes, that's multitasking does make you feel overwhelmed. And like I was just saying, some things just not gonna get done trying to multitask too. And even if you do all of those things, will they be done excellent? Will they be done at your best? So we have to, yeah, she say exactly. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. So yeah, procrastination is a huge thing, and it is something, being that we're at the top of 2022, it is, you know, a good thing to get real with ourselves about. Like, are we procrastinating, or is it overwhelm, or is it really fear? Or, do we need to, um, figure out, is that what we are going for? Is that what we're really passionate about? Or do we really have the desire to do it? Yeah. It's just like, I heard this example, when I was, just looking through things on procrastination. The guy said, a lot of times when you procrastinate, it's like you have to get up and go to work every day. But if you go into a job that you don't like, you do kind of, just lag back. There's no excitement about it. There's no passion. You just going, and it's like, redundant. Your attitude about it is not that good, because, you need a paycheck, but it's not a job you're passionate about.
There's a lot of time we have to do stuff that we really don't like or we're really not too thrilled about, but we do it anyway. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but
Absolutely.
the things that we do want to do, we do care about, we procrastinate. But I'm quite sure
Mm-hmm.
everybody don't want to go to a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Everybody don't want to wake up early. Everybody don't want to stay late, but they go. So the things that we're doing for us, for our business or for our family, we just have to, again, I keep saying prioritize it.
Mm-hmm. What we
Have to,
do.
and
We
have
do.
a
Right.
sense of urgency about it, but
Mm-hmm.
do it to the best of your power. Not it ain't gonna it don't have to be perfect, but you try to do it that
Exactly.
way.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, going, you're right. Everybody don't want to go to a 9 to 5. Definitely. But we have to be responsible, show up, give our best, because we want, no matter what, we want to work with a, just working with a spirit of excellence, because I mean, it's our responsibility. But I just know that, um at least I feel, I won't say I know, that if you're going to a job every day that you really do not like, you really should be, um, seeking the face of God, trying, finding out what it is that you do like. What else can you do? Because I don't know, I just feel like that, over so many years and stuff, can weigh on you.
Um, let me backpedal.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'm saying that everybody want to be working on somebody else's job. They
Hmm.
would want to. Most entrepreneurs want to have their own thing.
Absolutely.
Not that
Hmm.
they don't like what they're doing at 9 to 5, but they would prefer to have their own thing. And if we had that same passion about showing up on that 9 to 5 toward our whatever it is we're trying to pursue or whatever we're trying to start, maybe we would
Okay.
procrastinate.
Right. Okay. So okay. Okay. Let me get on the same page as you. So we're mean as far as j- entrepreneurs. I guess I'm speaking just in general over procrastination, but you're right. As an entrepreneur, yes, if you're faithful in going to work every day, when you get home, you got to be faithful in working on your business, what you're passionate about doing, what you desire to do. Um, but for those who do not want to go into entrepreneurship and they, just in the work field, in the work space, career minded, corporate, that's what they want to do. I'm just saying if you're going to a job like that, you have to find something else. And I guess I'm saying this because I was thinking about my son. He um, he wasn't happy with what he was doing. And he was complaining about his job every day. And I had that conversation with him. Well, find something that when you get up in the morning to go to work, you're not dreading to go to work. Find something that you don't mind doing. So he said he liked the job now. It's better than the last one, but it's not exactly, what he wants to do. And I guess I'm thinking about him because he tends to procrastinate a lot. Hi, sisters, listening in as I work this. As I work, this is so very encouraging. Thank you for this topic. Amen. Waiting for the Lord. Thank you for listening in. Yeah. So yeah, I talk to my son a lot. He is a big procrastinator. But and this is my youngest one. He that I was telling you he living in Kansas.
There's other than work or a few things that we did bring up about procrastinating, like maybe paying a bill. You know the bill is due
Ooh,
on the 19th. You got the
yeah,
money to do it, but you wait and you wait and you wait, and here it is right up on the 19th.
yeah, yeah.
Or
Been
the
there.
oil in the car needs to be changed. You wait and you wait.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now
And that you could put that on laziness.
I was just thinking that now things like that, that's just being lazy. And most of the time, we almost out of time, but I'm gonna put another reason out there. People who have like attention issues, like I, I can remember because that's one of my issues, the ADD thing. On the day I'm gonna pay this bill, and really plan to get around and to do it, but in your mind you really believe that you have that time, and you don't. There's like a issue with like time space when you have issues with attention. Not that it's an excuse, um, but yeah, just do it right then. So that's one thing I have learned. Just do it right then, because you think that you have more time and you really don't.
So we'll probably come back and talk some more about procrastination. Um,
Hmm.
so we'll talk about getting organized, removing the distractions. Maybe
Yes.
that we'll talk some more about that. Ways of getting
Hmm.
rid of the distraction, taking the cell phone away or whatever, moving it, putting it in another room while you sit down and do whatever it is you got to do, or whatever,
Exactly.
turning the TV off or whatever. But we'll talk some more about that because there's so
Exactly.
many ways that we can procrastinate, cause us to be procrastinate. And I know there's plenty of solutions out there.
Hmm. Yeah, because it's so. Yeah, this is a big topic because there's so many different situations when it comes to that.
Yeah, you mentioned ADHD. I think that I have that same thing, but I know I have a problem with concentrating. I can't, I struggle with staying focused on one thing for a certain amount of time. But then I probably got all these all these shiny things
Yeah,
around that, just
yeah.
getting
I'm
organized, cleaning the clutter or whatever, so I can just sit and focus on this one thing.
yeah. I'm only smiling and laughing because, girl, that's me all day long. But since I addressed that and my doctor gave me like some written out tips, and I'll share them with you, and they have helped. So, yeah, at over 50 years old, just I went through the testing and everything and got an official diagnosis. So, yeah, it is a real thing. So, so I mean, if you struggle with that for years and years, and you do care about it, and you recognize the problem, and everything that you're doing is not working, definitely get some help. Yeah. But this was a
So
good topic, Ivory. It really was.
thank you for sharing, Purple Tube. We really appreciate that. Thank you
Oh,
for
I didn't
sharing.
see.
So we'll come back, not this Thursday, not
Oh,
this
good.
Thursday, but the following Thursday. We'll come back and we're going to talk about getting organized and like
Yeah.
removing distractions. So come with some
Hmm.
suggestions, what works for you, what you tried in the next week or so, and we'll come back and hopefully we'll have some help, some tips for high faith.
Hi, Faith with Rachel. Nice.
Good, glad that you can join us. We're talking about procrastination, and we're gonna be we will be talking about it. Not this Thursday coming up, but the following Thursday. We're coming on we'll do a pop up every other Thursday. And so we're gonna stick with procrastination because there's so much
Hmm.
good, um, so many things that could cause us to procrastinate, and we want to come up with some solutions. We want to be help to one another.
Hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for coming on. Purple Tube, Faith with Rachel, and what was the other one? Waiting on the Lord. And those who are going to watch later, watch the recording, please leave us a comment and let us know. Do you struggle with procrastination, and how did you overcome it? If you have, that would be helpful for everybody in the community, including us, to know that.
Have a great day. Have a
All
good
right, good
night.
night. All right, good night,
Blessings.
everybody. We'll
And
see you
thank
next
you all again.
time.
See you in a week.
The
What in
27th. It'll
the
be,
27th.
yes.
Blessings to you all.